Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another Tanks Console video. So in this video I'm going to be driving the Tier 5 British tank destroyer, the Archer. Now the Archer is a little bit weird. It has a unique playstyle, which means this tank drives backwards. So your forward speed is actually quite weird. It actually has one of these, it does have the slowest forward speed in the entire game. Yep, even slower than the Tog. But this is not the slowest tank in the game because you can go 32 in reverse. Your forward speed is 12, so that means you have to drive this tank in reverse to get actually anywhere quickly. But when you do, your gun is absolutely insanely amazing. But before we get into the gun statistics and stuff like that, let's talk about the equipment and crew skills I have on this tank. My equipment is Code Optics, Advanced Concealment, the Advanced Loader, and the Enhanced Target Info. My skills is Born Leader, Rapid Loading, Steady Aim, Camouflage, Expertise, Green Thumb, Situational Awareness, Sixth Sense, Muffled Shot, and Silent Driving. Now, basically, I have my speed, I have my concealment and view range to its max, as much as I can possibly get it, which is actually a really nice thing to have on this tank. Because you have 360 meters of view range, but when you pump it up to the way I have it, I have 461 meters of view range. You also have 36% still concealment, so that's actually really good. So when you pump up your concealment, you hide very nicely. As you can see, my concealment circle on this map when sitting still is very, very small. I already talked about the mobility, and since this tank you drive in reverse, your turret doesn't really, your gun doesn't traverse all the way to the left or the right. I don't remember how much it is. I think it's 25 to the left, 25 to the right. I could be wrong about those numbers, but be very close to it. Anyway, your traverse speed is 46 degrees a second, so that's really nice to have because when you get into position, you have to turn your tank pretty dang quickly because you're not ready to fire. So let's talk about this amazing gun. This tank gets a 17 pounder. Also, this is the upgraded 17 pounder. And yes, these are standard rounds against the 82, which has a heavily, the 82 is heavily armored for a tier 5 tank destroyer. Managed to bouncing tier 7s and tier 6 shots. But not the Archer, because the Archer has this insane gun where it has really good DPM of 1,800. It does get only 39 rounds of ammunition, which you do run out of them pretty dang quick because the gun's really nice. The damage is 150 damage per shot, but your penetration is insane for a tier 5. It's 200 millimeters of standard penetration, and your premium is packing 244 millimeters of penetration. This would be a good gun for a tier 8. That's tier 8 penetration. Think about that. Also, your premium round penetration is basically base level penetration for tier 10. So, you're a tier 5, that means tier 7s. You load premium, you're going to pen everything you find. Even the heaviest armors of tanks, like the Oni and stuff like that. And you're just going to pen them. Oh yeah, the accuracy is 0.35, so it's pretty good, especially if you bump up your accuracy. 2.1 second aim time. And right now, I'm in a 3v7. Got 1,495 damage dealt, 1 AP round left, 14 premium, 3 high explosives. So anyway, somehow the capture KP1 manages to bounce that shell. Also, since I have amazing concealment and view range, I can just literally do this, use bush mechanics, and stay perfectly hidden. And now it's down to a 2v6 because one of our artillery got knocked out and we knocked out the capture KV1. And we're only down to premium rounds now. So basically, we're just going to sit in this bush right here and spot. Also, one of the great features of having like a tremendously good reverse speed is when you're sitting in a bush and you need to take a shot immediately, you can always just fall back out of that bush fast enough and just pre-aim. And just sometimes reverse speed, having 32-kilometer reverse speed is very nice, and also it just quickly took out a T-28 and an M4A2E4, so that makes the 2v6 down to a 2v4, and now I'm just trying to dodge the artillery and stuff that may be aiming at me, and try to go back into the location, which may be good or bad, and that's the Stuggy. Artillery goes down, and the Stuggy's gonna hurt. Stuggy has a big gun, but I was hoping I could take out the Stuggy before he actually put a shot into me because of the long reload. And the BDR G1B actually knocks me out. I probably could have won that match. I think I played against the Stuggy pretty poorly. I shouldn't just stayed there hoping he would miss or long aim time or stuff like that against the Stuggy, but oh well, you'll live and learn. Anyway, that's it for this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Also remember to fish because of one shot. And peace out. See ya.